What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we're unboxing the Air Jordan 14 Winterized. Now guys, right off the bat, when I started seeing images surface of this shoe, I was like, I ain't gotta have it. You know, I didn't feel like I necessarily needed the shoe. I honestly don't have any other winterized Air Jordans. As they began to release, I just really wasn't big on copping those, but now that I look back, I kind of regret not getting the Air Jordan 4 and the Air Jordan 12 winterized, as they are pretty dope shoes. Now resale is kind of up on those shoes, so trying to obtain that, I'm not paying that kind of money. But now that I did get this one, I do kind of wish I would have had those so I can kind of build a collection on the winterized. However, we can't cry over spoiled milk. We can only push forward, and that is what we're doing today, guys, with this unboxing and review. Now, comment below and let me know if you guys went after this sneaker or not. In my opinion, very, very clean sneaker. Again, I didn't feel like I needed it, but I went ahead and went after it anyways. Lucked up, got the W, and here we are today. Now, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, so here we do have the shipping box. This one coming directly from Nike. Information on the box, not gonna really go over that, but I did go ahead and bust this one open. As you can see here, we do have our Just Do It tape. Had to go ahead and get into the shoe, man. Recently, things have been kind of happening with shipping, so I'm a little more reluctant to wait and do it on camera because I have done that before. Things weren't correct with the shipping, and then you waste a lot of time shooting the video and then having to go reshoot the video because you open the box and the content is not what you expected. So I've just kind of been checking them out as soon as they come in because, yeah, man, I don't have a lot of time to waste. Oh, and by the way, big ups to Bay for this one. She actually hit on the Sneakerz app. We both went after the shoe. I took a L on Sneakerz. Bay hit. However, before she hit, I lucked up and I was able to cop a pair manually off of Hibbett Sports. So big ups Hibbett Sports for that W. That sneaker has not come in yet, but I did get the Sneakerz drop from Bay, and that's what we have here today. So again, big ups to Bay, big ups to Sneakerz, and big ups to Hibbett Sports. I appreciate it tremendously. All right, guys, and here we have the box, a black Air Jordan box. And as you can see from the top of the box, this is the standard Air Jordan 14 box. However, we do get a black box instead of that silver box. And we still do get a red Jumpman smack dab in the center, but I think this is a dope touch to have it blacked out, very clean. On the bottom of the box, we get our traditional Nike branding. And on one side of the box, we have our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 14 Retro SE. The colorway is Archeo Brown. Not sure how to pronounce that, as you can tell. Multi-color. This is a men's US size 10 personal size for me in the Air Jordan, and the suggested retail value is $210 US. All right, so I'm really digging the black box, guys. Very, very dope touch in my opinion. However, let's go ahead and see what we have under the lid. All right, flipping the lid up, as you can see, we do have white underneath the lid. I don't see any quality control stickers under the lid. Flipping our tissue paper up, we do get this black sort of waxy tissue paper. It's not the standard trash bag tissue paper, but this is a little bit different. I kind of get that old school peanut butter, Halloween candy. You know, they come in little black packets and an orange packet. Old school 80s, 90s kind of candy. You guys may not know, you may be too young, or maybe you're from my era and you understand, but that's kind of how this feels to me. All right, and underneath that, we do get some white tissue paper as well, so it is double layered. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 14 Winterized, a very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. I'm really struggling on what's going to be my sneaker of the year, but I think this one may make the cut. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. All right guys, so right off the bat, I'm getting significant Travis Scott vibes with this sneaker. I feel like if they would have thrown Cactus Jack or the sicko face on this shoe, it would have been over. It would have been so many people's favorite sneaker of the year, top 10 sneaker, whatever you want to call it, however you want to label it. But just that little bit of branding would have made that much of a difference as to where this sneaker in general didn't have much hype surrounding it, and that's a little bit alarming and shocking to me. I think some people may have also just kind of kept quiet about it, so hopefully they can get the W. And I've been noticing that a lot. People will kind of just remain quiet about some of these sneakers, and then boom, out the blue, sold out. Kind of got to keep it on the hush sometimes if you want the W. All right guys, let's go ahead and go over the shoe a little in depth, starting here with our outsole. As you can see, we do get a black sort of matte, but also a little bit of a shine to our outsole here, and that does extend all the way on to the middle of the shoe as well as the rear. On up to our midsole here, we do get the white foam, and we also get these kind of claw-like designs. I'm not even sure what that's called, but these are in sort of a very dark chocolate color, and I think that is very dope, very nice to blend with the upper, how it is a lighter chocolate, or brown should I say. Gives me chocolate vibes, gives me frappuccino, cappuccino, whatever you want to call it, all that good stuff guys. That's kind of what I'm getting from the sneaker, and I dig it a lot. However, we do get more of that brown just wrapping around to the rear of the shoe on the midsole, and we get a little bit more white in the back. Now, a very interesting piece on this shoe here is this carbon fiber plate. Typically on an Air Jordan, we get that rigid sort of plate. Generally, it's like a metallic color, whether that be red, silver, whatever. But here we get carbon fiber on this one, and I think this is very dope. Just a change up. As you can see, it is shiny. It has some little specks off in there just to make out the carbon fiber. It doesn't have the same look that we would get on an Air Jordan 11 nor an Air Jordan 12, but I think it's pretty dope, and it's blacked out. Digging that a lot. Now guys, on to the best part of the shoe, the upper here. As you can see, we do get this nubuck material in this lighter brown, very clean. Now what I did notice about this shoe is there's not much stitching going on the upper. I believe that is how they made this a winterized sneaker, to help keep rain and snow and things like that from getting in the shoe if you do happen to wear it in the winter, and also help keep the foot warm by not allowing much breathable room. Typically these little holes here are actually punched out to where it's breathable and perforated, but here it's not. And also, like I say, these different panels are not stitched, they're just kind of one encapsulated shoe, molded and vacuumed. Very dope in my opinion. Now as far as the nubuck goes, very nice, very soft, premium nubuck, hence this is an SE version. Now I did hear that this was a quick strike sneaker. However, I do believe when Nike releases quick strike sneakers, they may put QS on the box. I've had that before on a pair of my foam posits, and so to not see QS but to see SE, I'm not sure if it's a quick strike or not. I'm not sure if this shoe will restock, or if it is what it is, this is it. Hopefully it will restock for those who want a pair. However, on our little Ferrari emblem here, we don't get that little kind of plastic film kind of going over it and shining and things like that. We just get a rubberized version, which gives it more of an unfinished matte sort of look. I'm digging it a lot because it blends very well with this shoe. However, that is in black, and we do get it in that red as well, which appears to be kind of a dark crimson color. I mean, it's, I don't know, the red on this shoe is like brick red or something like that. It's giving me red orange kind of vibes. Very nice. I'm not even sure what to call it. We're just gonna call it red, but it's a little bit different red than what you see on my shirt and even my hat. But that is very dope in my opinion. Digging it a lot. Now going around our sock liner here, we do get a dark chocolate sock liner. I'm digging that a lot as well, and that is in mesh material. Very padded, very comfy. I think it may be a little bit more padded than a typical Air Jordan 14, hence winterized, but it does blend well with that portion of our midsole. Digging. However guys, that pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side, just minus our Air Jordan logo and a little bit different accents on the up. But also, as you can see on the midsole, we do get more of that carbon fiber plate, but we also get that little vented net area in there. Now I did watch an unboxing and review from Wear Testers, one of my favorite YouTubers, so big ups to Chris. He did point out that this little vented area was still left on this sneaker, and I'm noticing that as well. And it did make me wonder, hey, why would you keep that there if you're gonna allow moisture or snow or rain or whatever to get into the shoe from the bottom portion of it, but not the upper? And just looking at the shoe from the inside out, you can see light coming directly through there. So yes, that is vented, guys. There's nothing protecting it. If you step in a puddle, it's definitely gonna get inside of the shoe. So go figure. But other than that, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for the medial side of the shoe. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see, we do get more of that nice brown nubuck just going all over the front of the shoe. We get that little black Jumpman right there, very clean. We also get black going up our tongue. And about the tongue, that is like a rugged sort of tongue, almost like a canvas sort of fatigue-like tongue that you would get on some military clothes. clothing. Very, very dope. And that also helps give it Travis Scott vibes because we get that same sort of material on the British khaki. So a very rugged cargo-like tongue, guys. I'm digging that part a lot. We also do get these bright red sort of laces. Again, like I say, it's a little bit different red than our standard red. Kind of gives me brick red, orange red type of vibes, or red orange, whatever you want to call it. You get the point. And these are like those half round type of laces, if you know what I mean. Not fully round, but they're almost like rounded and flat. That's what we get here in the shoe. And I do like the contrast on this. I know some people were swapping the laces out. And speaking of swapping them out, we do have some black laces that comes with the shoe. Have this tucked away inside the shoe just so it doesn't get in the way. But yeah, guys, as you can see here, make sure your bag looks just like that. If you get a pair of these, you can see the hole is up under the red strip. Make sure it looks like that. You want authentic pairs, no fakes. $210 to throw in some extra black laces. I can dig it. That is a little bit of a different price range than what I'm used to on an Air Jordan. $210, usually it's like $220, it's $200, $190, whatever, but they hit us with $210. But I was checking out my guy Jay, the Sneaker Guy's review on this shoe, and he did swap his laces out to the black laces, and I think it's very dope. Also saw a few people do it online in some of the sneaker groups that I'm in. Very, very clean. However, I still do like the red better. It just sets it off for some reason, contrasting with that black and that brown, as you see right here. Very clean in my opinion. But it also matches very well with this portion of the tongue, where we do get this little plastic piece just sticking out in red, and also our Jordan text in red as well. That sets it off, and that blends well with the laces. Digging that part a lot. Moving on to the rear of the shoe, as you can see, we do get that black portion just going up the back of our outsole, extending up to the midsole, and we get more black going up this tab in the back. Very clean. And we also get some more of that red in 2-3, as well as our Jumpman logo. And we also get some more here going around the upper collar of the shoe, and that is in like a felt material. As you can see, it is a lot brighter here. This is almost like a bright crimson in my opinion, and this here is a little bit darker, so it doesn't match exactly, and you'll see it even better if you had these in person. But it is what it is. It's still a clean look from the back, and I'm digging that a lot. All right, guys, on to the interior of the shoe. Very hard to see inside of there, but we do get a red insole, the same color red as the laces, and that little tab there on the back with a white Jumpman in the center. We also get that very padded sock liner in that dark chocolate color. Very, very nice in my opinion. We also get a cardboard shoe tree, as well as you can see on the back of the tongue, we get our 14 Roman numeral in red. And last but not least, looking at the outsole of the shoe, as you can see, we have primarily black on our outsole, herringbone traction, blacked out look, digging it a lot. But we also get these little white areas as well that actually extend from our midsole. Pretty cool in my opinion. Then we get that little red traction pod right there with the Roman numeral 14 on it, digging that a lot, as well as we get our carbon fiber piece in the center with a red Jumpman. Now that Jumpman looks a little bit thick, as if it has a stroke going around it. Not sure how much that matters to you guys. It's the bottom of the shoe. I just noticed that. I'm not sure if my other 14s look like that, but I just noticed this, so I thought I'd point it out. However, guys, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakerz, the Air Jordan 14 Winterized, a very clean shoe, highly likely to appear in my top 10 sneakers of the year. Could potentially even be my sneaker of the year. I'm not sure. That's a long stretch, man. There's so many goodies in the collection this year, so guys, I'm not too sure we'll get there, and I will do a video on both of those topics, so stay tuned. Now, comment below and let me know what you guys think about this shoe after seeing the review on the channel. Now, I know a lot of other shoe tubers have gotten their videos up pre-release, release day, whatever, but when you wait for shipping, it kind of sets you back a little bit. So I really do appreciate you guys sticking around, watching the content here on the channel, and getting my take on the sneaker. Very, very clean, very dope. It's definitely a must-cop sneaker. I'm going to say, if you like brown, if you like mocha or anything like that, you got the Air Jordan 1 mochas, you have a whole mocha theme kind of going on, you definitely want this one in the collection. Or even if you're a Travis Scott fan and you're unable to get some of the more sought after or coveted Travis Scott sneakers, this is probably going to be the closest you could get to one from a typical GR Air Jordan, or what they say is a quick strike. Again, not sure. Hopefully, if you guys do want this sneaker, you can catch a restock. If they do restock, hopefully they do. Keeping my fingers crossed for you guys. However, again, if you're new to the channel, or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, guys, when you get a chance, head over to IG and follow me at All About The Sneakerz, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel, with the Z on the end instead of an S. Now, we are creeping up on the 2K subscriber mark, guys. Hopefully we can get there this year. If not, we will focus on next year. But I do want to give all of my subscribers a big shout out, man. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel and rocking with your boy. I really appreciate it 100%. Share the videos with your family and friends, share the channel, do all of that good stuff, because it does help the algorithm and it helps the channel grow and go a long way. Thank you so much. However, guys, that is all I have for you on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakerz, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.
Right.